So today I was working on the Vim Battles thing that I'm building, which is basically a combination of how code forces work, how CSS battles work, and monkey types UI, like good UI plus good community plus good challenges, right? So the idea being basically uh, what you do in CSS battles, you can do for uh, Vim, right? So it is like there is a challenge, there is a good text and needs a bad text. There is then you have to fix the bad text. With respect to good text, it will tell you what was wrong, how many keystrokes you took, what time it took. So I'm not really going to build this fast. I'm going to take my time and I will try to ship it fast. Though I'm going to like document the whole journey and so on and so forth. Right. So this is part two of the series, and today I was mostly working on editor part of it. So on the Sunday, which was the 8 hour study session, I took a lot of time to figure out the editor part of the section, how to put the Vim editor in the browser. Turned out the solution was pretty simple, just to use the Code Mirror package, which will have a editor, and add a plugin from Replit, which will have a Vim plugin, right? So which extends onto the Code Mirror and adds a Vim interface on top of the editor. So editor part was done. So I have a functioning editor which uses Vim in the browser. Now next thing I wanted was to one problem I faced. So the problem being the text alignment was centered. So all the text that was typing in the Vim was centered. So I spent like 10-15 minutes solving that problem. The solution turned out to be global CSS. So Veet in his configuration gives text align center, and I found a discourse article somewhere which solved this issue. So I removed from that. Now text alignment was right. And I was reading the documentation of this editor, Code Mirror, and this Replit, and seeing what all customizations I can make. I can give themes. I can do a basic setup with the line numbers, gutters, and everything. So that I was able to do, which was pretty fun. I was going through documentation, listing down the things I can add for the editor for the users, so I can make the editor look better. I'm sure there are multiple ways of doing this. I'll try to make the editor look really good. So monkey type is a very good inspiration for me because their UI is really great, like the animations, the colors, and everything. That is really good. So I like that. So I will try to take inspirations from there. I'm also trying out Tailwind CSS, which I have tried using before, but I never really stuck to it. So this time I'm fully committing to Tailwind CSS and just going all in. I will build the whole project on Tailwind CSS, and yeah. So and also MUI. So I should use some other UI library, but I feel like MUI has a lot to offer, and there's still a lot to learn to MUI itself, like what packages they have, what stuff they provide. So I think I can use more on MUI side, and then I will move on to some different library. I'm excited about Next UI, which is Versal's library, and also Shad CM, which was pretty hype. So I'll check that on later. But for now, I'll just use MUI for this pretty simple problem. But yeah. Also, I face some package related issues, not really issues, but findings per se, right? So I never really needed the code mirror package. I only needed React version of that package, and so similarly, there are other things like basic setup. There are many things it tells you what is provided in the basic setup. It was telling, and yeah, I'm also committing to Veet. Veet is pretty amazing at scaffolding projects, giving good basic configuration and stuff like that, right? So let me just stop the recording. It's loud. Anyways, so that is done, and yeah. So I was also coming with the specs. What should be the specs of the project? What should be the feature? What should I add? So there will be a text diff, like how there is in CSS Battle. So there, the text diff will tell you what is the difference between your text and the final text. And I want to make it real time, but I don't know what performance, like on change probably. or on submit. Let's see like where it is. But yeah, I think on submit should be better. But let's see. Anyway, so I was going through Tailwind, how it uses. It gave a good starting point of where I should start with wheat. So it has configurations with wheat. I set up the configuration. I will set up more time understanding the configuration. So in my head, the whole project is like core forces where a competition is set in a day, 30-minute competition, 5 or 6 problems, and ranking is based. Leader board is there, and the ranking is based on chess logic, which is the ranking logic. Yeah. So let's see where it goes. Today mostly it was jotting down ideas and doing a POC on editor, text differentiation, and Tailwind. So yeah, tomorrow I will probably try using RTK. Let's see. Yeah, that is today's update. Oh,